Hello everybody and welcome back to Extreme Survival Challenge. In the previous episode I manually ploughed this field. Well, I say manually, I didn't do it with my hand. I did push this tool here, but how on earth I managed to push that through the ground, I have no idea. That is quite an achievement. I think somebody did suggest, yeah, it should really be on a horse. There should be horse drawn or something, but of course we do not have that facility in this game, sadly. Anyway, as you can see, we have got loads and loads of boulders. They're massive, huge rocks, stones that we've got here. We're going to have to get rid of them. And there is actually a tool. I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe it when I looked and found that there is actually a tool, a hand-powered tool, to remove the stones. I'm really happy about it. Let me just find it. Here it is. £200. I don't know if that's cheap or expensive. I would say it's cheap. Because to be able to remove stuff, to remove the stones, without getting a machine, without getting a tractor, for £200, it's pretty good. Okay, let me go and fetch it. As I said in the previous episode, I'm just going to have to make a pile. Because I can't really... Unless, of course, it's got a really big capacity, I didn't look, but I can't really keep going to and from the sell point for stones. We really want to put them into a tractor, into a trailer for a tractor. So how does this work? Pretty simple. Love the sound effects. It's a bumpy ride. It's definitely a bumpy ride, but it's working. Literally destoning this field. That beautiful soil coming out the back. So we are going to have to just cover the entire field. We can't miss anything. Already 14% full. Yeah, so I'm going to have to make a pile somewhere, but I don't know exactly where yet. I suppose somewhere between the trees. Because the area between the trees is the area I won't really be working in too much. But I just think it's great. The link is down below, by the way, for these tools. I can't recommend them enough. They're absolutely outstanding. You might say they're outstanding in their field. Yes, although it's not as neat, we actually don't need to go to the areas where there's no stones, because it literally is doing nothing, from what I can tell. So yeah, just going to have to keep weaving between all of... Well, not weaving between, weaving towards all of these piles of stones that we have. There's some areas like there's no stones. Like, look at that, there's just one random one on its own. But yeah, anyway, this field is hopefully going to be drilled today. That is my plan. I hope that plan comes true. But yeah, I don't actually know yet how wide our seed drill is going to be. So yeah, if it's the same width as this, which it probably is, this might take a while. Anyway, as you've seen, I'm making a pile of stones down here. But we're going to have well over 1,000 litres in total. But it doesn't look like much at all. We should probably check out that seed drill just to see exactly what we're getting ourselves into. It is 1.4 meters. Crikey. That's either the same or smaller than this one, I would say. Oh dear. Alright, well, it's all part of the fun. So we'll continue picking up all these stones. Actually, I seem to remember, yeah, this top section doesn't really have many at all. So it looks like we're actually almost done, believe it or not. Probably something to do with the sword type, although I'm not playing with precision farming installed, so I don't know if we actually have hidden sword types or not. We probably don't. But what we do have is a map which shows us where the stones are. Oops, there we go. Ah, so we've got some over there, which are out of view currently. Some really bad ones here. But yeah, I'm going to continue. I'm just going to get things finished off, and then we're going to be on to drilling. Actually, I haven't finished fertilizing the grass field, but no rush. Everything needs to be done. They'll all be done in this same month anyway, so it doesn't really matter what order we do it in. We are stone free. So to show you the very clean map, there you go. Very nice. And it doesn't look too bad actually. Save some serious time there. And yeah, we have got about 1,000 litres of stone. So one day when we can pick these up, you can probably get a hand shovel actually in this game, but one day when we can pick them up, we will get them taken over to a sell point. But for now, there's no rush, we can just leave this here. Right, okay, so seed drill. Actually, is there a planter? There is, but you need a tractor. Okay, seed drills. There's not really a choice, it is this one or nothing. And it looks like it's one of those drop seeders, it literally just dropped the seed onto the soil. So there we go, we've purchased it, and we're going to need seed, of course. Bags of seed. Which is going to pretty much put our bank account to nothing, but at least we've managed to get the seed and the spreader and the seeder and the fertilizer. Actually, we managed to get the fertilizer too, and hopefully we can put all this into here. Indeed we can. I'm tempted to get another bag because I just don't know how much we're actually going to use. Perfect, absolutely spot on. Okay then, back to the field. And oh yeah, which crop should we actually put in? That's a big part of this. Barley, canola, wheat. I am quite tempted just to do wheat. It makes sense as a first crop. It's simple, it's worth a decent amount of money. It will create straw so we can have bales as well. So yeah, let's just do wheat. We're hardly in a position to start doing, you know, more exotic crops. Although, having said that, I would love to download the mod which gives us the orchard and stuff like that. It'd be good to grow an orchard, but one step at a time. And the other thing, I know somebody will probably mention this now I've said that, I need to be very careful with mods, because there's some mods out there which give you silly money. So like, you could get one orchard, which doesn't really cost that much money, and then it generates £25,000 a month, which would just ruin this series completely. So, going to be extra careful. If we have an orchard, we want to make what you'd expect to make from a small orchard, which is, in this game, probably £2,000 a year. Probably, I don't know, something like that. And we arrive at the field. Can't tell. Is it wider than that stone picker? It looks like it is narrower. I think it's narrower. So this drill is, well, I call it a drill, spreader, seeder, is 1.4 meters, and the stone picker is 1.4 meters. It's identical. But what about speed? Is that actually drilling? No, it's not drilling, is it? Is it? Wait, I'm going to have to get the map open. What I don't want to do is do the entire field and find out I didn't actually plant anything. Although, yeah, promising, very promising. I haven't even switched it on, but it looks like you don't have to. Oh, you just need to lower it. Okay. That makes a lot of sense since it's driven by the wheels, not by a machine. So this is exciting. In goes our first crop. And my goodness, is it going to be difficult to see where I haven't been. Oh, this wouldn't actually be a problem if I hadn't done the stone picking, because the stone picker has changed the texture. So yeah, it's actually going to be really helpful further up, because it's going to be a different texture. So let's crack on with this. I have absolutely no idea how long it's going to take, but we'll either have a break halfway or it'll just be a super fast time lapse, which I will obviously decide during editing. So here we go. Okay, well I feel like we've done about 8 to 10 minutes-ish, and already made some pretty serious progress. So one thing is for sure, one more time lapse and we will be done. But then it will need to be fertilised, but I think we're going to leave the fertilising until it actually germinates. It's going to be a good idea to do it when it's actually grown a bit. Also, there's not going to be much to do between, well, the crop being fertilised and the crop being ready to harvest, because we have no other land. We've got a couple of trees at the house which we might tackle, but otherwise, yeah, we may have to sleep. Now that will obviously have its consequences. We will incur fees by sleeping, and we also do need to somehow, probably with the trees, fund the combine. We don't have a combine, and we actually don't have a trailer, but I'm still thinking of getting a trailer if we can for the rider mower. It would make a lot of sense. There must be a trailer out there for the rider mower. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, doing some serious progress. Look at that. It's not until you see it on there that you realise how much I've actually done already, and it hasn't taken long. It's been so fast. Absolutely brilliant. So yes, we will get this done, we'll get it finished off, and then we're going to fertilise the grass, which I have started already. Should be able to see that on this map here. Yep, well, I started. It looks terrible. And, oh, that's interesting. That's fully fertilised, because it used to be grass. So it's fully fertilised, except for the very outer headland. So that's going to save some serious time. So I only actually have to fertilise this year this outside piece. Nice. It'll save time, and it'll also save a lot of money. Right, okay, it gets better and better. Let's crack on and we'll finish it in this time lapse. See you in a second. I've almost finished. I'm going to need a drink after this and probably a sit down. But I'm still blown away by it. I just can't believe we have... Well, the biggest surprise is that we can actually cultivate it in the first place. But yeah, to think that we've actually hand sown this, I suppose that's how it was done back in the day. There were no machines. Just scatter those seeds. Right, okay. So we only used 51% of the seed. So that's nice to think actually that this is going to almost do 2 full fields, 2 years. Let's just park this over here. And yes, we are going to have to start allocating a proper area for the machines. Probably at the house, I guess, but we need the farm, but that's a long way off. Okay. Where's my spreader? There it is. Now this is... yeah, not so easy. I do struggle with this actually. Thing is, if you do it like this from above, it's easy. Because you can see where you're going, you can see where it's been. But it's not very immersive doing it like that. Really, we want to be like this. Although, I might have to make a bit of an exception, maybe halfway, like a diagonal like this. Okay, well, got a few... actually, I might not need to move them. I can probably just weave between them. Yeah. Yeah, we're okay. Okay, well, let's fertilise. Let's get this whole grass field done. I haven't looked yet to see what sort of a job I've done. Let's have a look. Not bad actually, yeah, it was a bit of a not so good start, but it improved. And like I said, with this, these little pale bits, they look bad, but they're really not bad at all. It's like, I don't know, a few centimetres missed. It's nothing. So yeah, very good overall. I'm not going to take this too far because we do need it next month to do the fertilizing. I know we can fertilize the wheat now, but I don't want to. I want to sleep. I want to get this field looking nice and green. And I don't think there's anything else to do today. In this month. I seem to remember the combine harvester is £1,500 if I'm not mistaken. So let's just have a quick look at that. Okay, yes, so it is the grain harvester, £1,500. Very nice. Oh, and it can do sunflowers. In fact, it can do rice, my goodness. What a clever thing. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, we can do other crops then. Obviously, we're going to have several of these because we are going to be doing different crop types over the course of the next few months, I guess. I don't know how long this series is going to go for, but I do know that it's gone down very well. So thank you, everybody. I do appreciate all of your very supportive comments. Okay, right, so I'll switch the engine off on this spreader, however that works, and I'm going to go back up to the house. I didn't even know there was a spinnery there. So one day we might be able to afford this. £55,000. Unlikely. No, we will. One day. I will see you in October. Oh, that's looking a lot more autumnal. You can almost smell autumn. Right, so, oh wow. So the grass is looking good and the wheat is looking good. Look at that. It looks so lush. Yeah, weeds actually should be enabled. There's no reason why weeds will have been disabled. Let's just double check these settings here. Weeds on. Yes, everything's on. Except for periodic plant for whatever reason. I'm not too sure why. But yes. Yep, that is all going to remain like that. So if we get weeds, what's going to happen, I do wonder. Let's have a look. If I go into weeders, yes, there is actually a hand-pushable weeder. Which is 2 meters, so it's pretty good working with. But it's only 4 miles per hour. I think for this next year, we seriously need to be able to own a tractor. Like, we have the rider mower, that's great. But that's really just for mowing and hopefully for towing a small trailer. We want to get a tractor for 3-point linkage implements. So it's going to be quite crucial that we do that. And yes, there is that grain cart as well. So we're going to have to get that for the harvest. Because I don't think we're going to be able to get a tractor by then. And I don't think we're going to be able to afford a trailer for the rider mower by then. So, yeah. Many things to consider, many things to think about. I do read all the comments as well between each episode. Well, of course, when each episode is recorded, it's only the members' video that's out. So I read them, and then for future videos, I take the comments from when it's been publicly released for future videos. So always on the lookout for really good suggestions. Anyway, let's get this one taken over here. There really isn't... why am I reversing? Backed out of that one. So yes, we need to be on the fertilizing map. Really isn't much. It's really just going to be a case of going up and then down again. No, it's pretty wide than it looks actually. Looking good. Right, just heading down this final line, get this done, and then yep, that is a fully fertilised field of wheat. I'm very pleased that we didn't have to do it all though. We would never have been able to afford it. We do not have much left at all, much fertiliser, and we certainly don't have much money. But yeah, that is the grass and the wheat field done. Brilliant. So we've just got to wait for some weeds to grow potentially, but hopefully they won't, because it was a grass field that was ploughed up, so they probably won't. And then this grass field is going to need to be cut again. But I think it needs to wait for a bit longer. Yield bonus is 82%, so we definitely shouldn't cut it today. Well, unless we got desperate, of course, but we probably shouldn't do it. It'd be better to tackle those trees over at the house. And also to... well, maybe. It depends how much money we make from them, but it'd be good to buy the combine so we know we've got it. To buy the handcart so we know we've got it. And if there's £1,000 left over, to buy another 20 trees. Plant another 20 trees, that would be great. But otherwise, yes, that is the progress for today. I would say not bad. Please do comment down below, give me your suggestions, give me your opinions. Can't wait to hear from you. And yeah, next time, well, I think we'll be cutting those trees down, and then we'll move on to November. But we'll see. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you've enjoyed it, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.